Good morning, student. Today, to continue our topic, forms of business organization, on the desk we'll discuss about disadvantages of a company. When a company there it has advantage or disadvantage also there. First is difficulty in formation. Because to form a sole proprietor, it's very easy. To form a partnership, it's very easy. But to form a company organization, it's very difficult because we have to complete certain obligations which are required by the government. The formation of company is very difficult and expensive activity, and many documents are to be prepared and deposited in the office of the registrar. The completion of these legal formalities consume much time and money. The document includes memorandum of association, article of association, and prospectus. Now, lack of secrecy is there. A public company has to publish its accounts and deposit many important documents in the office of the registrar. Anybody can see this document because in case of partnership, you don't have to publish your document. In case of sole proprietor, no need to publish your document. But in case of company, you have to publish each and every document. These documents, after paying the prescribed fee, and in this way, nothing can be remain a secret so far as the company is concerned. So everything is open to the public. Now, lack of motivation, because in sole proprietor, the more you work, the more was the profit. In partnership also, everybody used to take personal interest, but in Hindu United Family also. But in case of company, nobody takes. In a company organization, ownership and management are separate. The owners of the company hand over the management of the company to a few shareholders who are known as directors. The director make appointment of salaried class people in order to give practical shape to the activities of the company. These people cannot work with that interest and enthusiasm with which the owner themselves do in case of sole trade or partnership, because they are salary class, they live in salary. Now, excessive government control is there. Various government restrictions are imposed in the performance of day-to-day activity, which includes the observance of many legal rules, sending various type of information to the government from time to time, and having compulsory audit, publishing annual report, etc. It is a difficult job to change the objective and authorize the capital of a company. As a result, it reduces the efficiency and flexibility of the company. So, company is not flexible. So, we have to follow certain rules and regulation. Government control is there. Now, delay in decision. In case of partnership, decision was quick. In case of sole proprietor, decision was quick. In case of Hindu and divided family, decision was taken by Karta, it was quick. But in case of a company, we have to have a meeting and then decisions are taken. In company organization, decisions are delayed because of the existence of various levels of management and the calling of meetings to get a resolution passed for taking a decision. Now, oligarchic management. Now, in case, although it said that the management, the directors, they are elected and there is a democratic system, but it's not, because there is a autocratic, oligarchic management is there. Although company organization is based on democratic system, but it is only an eyewash, as it has an institution based on oligarchic management. That is, one person is there. Like taking an example, in case of Reliance, all the decisions they are taken by Mukesh Ambani and his colleagues. No, shareholder like me are not taken into consideration. Only some people who have the major chunk of the shares of the company are the real owners, and they have a control over the board of directors. So it's only a eyewash that it's a democratic. Then conflict among investors. It's a human nature. There is some ego problem between the people, those who have maximum shares. So all of them, like the venture holders, they want more interest, and shareholders, they want more dividend. In a company form of organization, there is a regular situation of the conflict because of the clashing interests of the investors. The shareholders want that they should get the maximum dividend, while the debenture holder desires that the maximum money should be kept as reserve, because they want that their capital should be secured. So there is a regular conflict among the shareholders and the board of directors and the management and the workers. So these were the